For this week's video, I decided to take a trip to Walt Disney World to show you guys how to be a sorcerer of the Magic Kingdom. In order to do that, we're traveling deep into the heart of the Magic Kingdom to the Firehouse, now known as the Sorcerers Recruitment Center. This is where everybody starts the game. If you're brand new, they'll set you up with your own key card here, you'll get your cards, and they'll train you on these magic portals, and you're off. But before we can jump into the game and start playing with our cards, let's talk to my friend Sandy and learn a bit more about it.
Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom is an awesome game. It's an interactive scavenger hunt video game, if you will. Takes you all over the Magic Kingdom to help save our beautiful kingdom from Hades and his band of friends. So Merlin has hidden 12 magic portals all over the Magic Kingdom, and there are 9 villains you're going to defeat.
You can come back here once a day to receive free packs of cards that they'll just give you so that you can start to grow your collection. The things that they've changed the policy now. You have to have an active portal to get your card, which means you have to be actively playing the game. Which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm already heading down to Fantasyland to activate the Crown Portal and start playing the game.
Like an idiot, I didn't grab a map because I thought I had one with me, but I don't. So, fun little thing you can do in case you're lost and looking for your portal. If you don't have a map and you don't want to go back to one of the starting areas, you go to any portal that's in the general vicinity of where you need to be and scan your key card right on the padlock, and if you're not at the right portal, it'll tell you exactly where you need to go and where your portal location is. So remember, we're looking for Crown.
Once you arrive at the appropriate location, it's time to use the keyhole to open up the portal and begin playing the game. In my case, I had 2 sub-bosses to face before I could take down Ursula. And since I hadn't played the game in a long time, I got a little flustered and ended up casting a pretty bad spell. While Merlin's fireball may have looked really cool, in the end, it wasn't strong enough, and it cost me the match. That little mishap threw me into round 2 at a different portal, where I decided to stack my cards appropriately like I should have done in the first place. I won the exchange, but even level 2 sorcerers make mistakes. With the portal open, however, we can now get our free card packs. But hold on, before we do that, I decided to stop at Gaston's Tavern. Before I confuse you guys anymore, let's stop and talk about the value and the types of cards that you'll be encountering while playing the game. Currently on the market, there are exactly 70 cards, 4 holiday cards, and a couple different cast member exclusive cards. What you're looking at now is my entire collection. I've collected cards 1 through 60, as well as 3 different lightning bolt cards and 3 different holiday cards. Alright, I think I need to explain this a little bit more in depth. There are a lot of cards. So what could I possibly mean by star card or lightning bolt or etc.? Well, let's take a look at this regular card here, Lumiere's Candle Blast. By looking at this card, we know a lot of things. We know what number out of 70 this card is, what series it belongs to, how rare the card is, what type of card it is, and how strong the card is. Here's another example in a much more technical layout. So what defines a card's rarity? Well, you have your regular circle cards, which are very common, and then of course you have your moon cards, which are a little more uncommon, but still pretty common, and then you have your star cards. These are sets 1 through 20. Star cards are very rare, and you should only trade star cards with other star cards. And then you have the all-coveted lightning bolt cards, which can only be purchased in packs. The rest you can obtain for free from Disney. Here are those 3 lightning bolt cards that I had that I mentioned before. And then there are the special holiday cards that can only be obtained through the special ticketed events at the parks during said holiday. They're perhaps the most rare, and I do possess 3 of these cards in my deck that I've obtained through very gracious and very lucky ways. The only card I don't possess is the holiday card from the Very Merry Christmas Party 2 years ago. Now hold on, if you guys remember what I was doing before in the video, I was taking my cards and combining them in different ways to create new combinations of moves. But what does that mean, and how do you know how to do it? Well, there are lots of resources all over the internet and different blog sites that showcase people finding out new combinations for cards and creating new movesets. Experiment yourself and see what you can create. The way to do this is to understand what the card types are and how they work well with each other. It's also important to note that certain villains are weak to certain card types and attacks and combinations, so whenever you're facing a villain, make sure you keep track of what helped to defeat them. As far as I know, there are 4 levels to Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Level 1 is for beginners. Pretty much anything goes, and you'll be able to beat this pretty easily. Level 2 is where I'm at, and you have to go through all the villains once again to reclaim your spot as Sorcerer of the Magic Kingdom. Villains are a little bit tougher. Think of this like medium level. Then you've got hard mode, which the villains get even smarter and even tougher, and the battles take a little bit longer. And then they've just revealed the expert mode, which is level 4, and who knows what that looks like. And just for kicks and giggles, here are a couple cast member only cards that were given out to the cast members on launch of the game back in February 22nd of 2012.
Oh yeah, I think I just had to pick up some card packs from Ruby Square. Let's head on over there now. Alright, so there you go. It's as simple as that, really. Set up your portal, you get your cards, and now it works with the Magic Band, so it makes it that much easier to have to reach into your wallet or purse to get out your pass or tickets.
If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've got an entire video dedicated to Magic Bands and how they function, so you can check that out by clicking on the link in the description.
Well, what a day, guys. What a day. Oh, I hope you had fun taking that little tour of how to be a Sorcerer of the Magic Kingdom with me today. And if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I will respond. You can also subscribe to Press Play every day and stay tuned for the rest of the how-tos this weekend. And give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you'd like to see more cool Disney stuff that I do, you can check out my channel, STAFEEZY. Remember, life is a play, and the play is the thing. I will see you guys next week. Contain a Star Wars set somewhere in Narnia. I bet you thought I was done.